Alright, in this video I'm going to talk about how I went long and short on Htgm, one of the biggest runners of last week on Valentine's Day. So what we're looking at right here is a daily chart. Each one of these candles represents one day. You can see right here, this is the breakout day. This is Valentine's Day. I was watching this stock early Thursday morning. So you can see the breakout over 270. So if we're going to go to a 1 minute chart, oops. So here is Valentine's Day. Now the close was about 450, and the high a day, the close of the previous day, which was about 448. You see it had a weak open, and then it caught some support. Now what I'm looking for, I decided to buy when it broke, when it goes on the red to green move, meaning that red to green move means it breaks the close of the previous day. So whatever it closed at the previous day, it breaks that close. And then also another thing added to it is breaking the high of the high a day of that day. So those are two things. Plus I know it's approaching multi-month breakout. So as it's going up, I got long at 452. As the momentum's pushing through. Now the multi-month breakout is at 470, so it got through that, but then it kind of got stuck at around 480 and it starts to pull back. So I got a little bit scared, and I just decided to take, it's good to just take profits anyway. So I took half my profits. My target was $5, but I took half my profits at 478. And then it pulls back. I actually added to my position in the low 470s. And then whenever it broke down into the low 460s, I ended up selling it all because I was afraid that it was just going to keep continuing down. I was thinking that it looked like the multi-month breakout was going to fail because you got a top, and then it broke past. So I was risking the low, I can't remember I think I was risking like the low of like this candle. Anyways, so whenever it broke down, I immediately sold. And then a few minutes later, we did get the push up to 5, which I was watching it. I wasn't too upset about it, but then I started thinking about whenever it put a lower high in, it couldn't get through 5 and keep going, and then it put in a lower high, it couldn't even get to 5. I shorted here at 498, and then I covered immediately into all of it in I think at 465 is whenever I covered. See, you got support. So you got this, you got support here, you got support here, and so I immediately just covered it all here. Then I had some personal things to take care of. So let's look at the rest of the day. It ran the rest of the day. I came back home, got on my computer, and about the time I got on my computer, I noticed that this thing is making lower highs. It put in a lower high here, and then it put in one right here. I took a partial position, I think at 537 right here, and then whenever it came in for another lower high, I got another fill, I think at 534. I added to my position right there, doubled it. Then I covered at 410 right into this drop, and then I held the rest, watched it, but it really wasn't breaking down like I wanted. So I ended up covering the rest, I think at 505 or 506. No, I think it was 507. I covered the rest right around in here. And that was it. So those are my trades for Htgm, going long in the morning and then short in the afternoon for some nice gains. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you like seeing more, if you want to see more of these videos.